So, continuing with Torah Lamed Chet, Part Hey, Likutei Moharan. Part Hey, the person is doing tshuva, and by that removes all of the bad spirits, all of the bad nonsense that he's got in his mind. When he starts focusing in the purpose of his life, that he wants to come back to Hashem, so then who's got time to all of the craziness, to all of the nonsense? People outside without a purpose in life, so you can very easily understand why they're looking and searching for things to do, and even sins and crimes and the most horrible things in the world. Why? Because nothing is exciting them. They don't have no purpose in life, so they have to have something. You have to understand it. It's simple, it's obvious that people will want to be happy, to be excited, to achieve things, to win, to whatever. Cannot blame them for wanting to be alive, to feel alive. But it's only because they don't feel alive from inside. So they're looking for excitements, they're looking for that people are going to tell them, oh, you're so special, wow, you're so amazing, because they don't feel amazing, because they don't feel special. The truth is that if you're just going to observe inside, you're going to find out who you are. You're so special, because there's no one like you. No one even close to be like you. I don't know, 99% of us is different from the rest of the people in the world. Even that we look very the same, similar. But 99% and maybe even more is 100% different. It's spiritually even more, because spiritually the soul is endless. So when it's endless, you have Hashem, and that's it. That's it. Amar Rabbi Akiva told us, Chayav kol adam, obligated, every person, to say, all of the world haven't been created for no other reason except of me. For me. Everything, the people, the rabbis, the Torah, the righteous people through all of the generation, everything that the 6 millions that died, everyone were there just for me. That I'm going to get to the right conclusions, that I'm going to understand what's my purpose in life, and I'm going to fulfill it. I'm going to find Hashem through all of what had happened until today. You're that important. I am that important. Everyone needs to say that to himself. Until you're going to believe in that you're so important to Hashem, that there is nothing else to Hashem in his heart except of you. You're an only child. It's only you and Hashem. En od milvado. There is nothing except of Him. But I'm here also. So Rabbeinu is explaining. What is that word ani? Who am I? Who is that me? That's the vessel to contain the blessing. That's it. Kli lekabel et habracha. That's, I'm here to receive the bounty. That's my job. That's why Hashem created me, brought me down to this world, that I'm going to be able to receive all of the bounty, all of the shefa. Because ani, it's like the word ein. Me, it's like nothing, not exist. When you're nullifying yourself to Hashem, in that moment you become to be one with Hashem. You and Hashem is one. You're included in Hashem. That's it. It's Hashem now. And you're enjoying. That's it. You just enjoy the ride. That's it. You're with Hashem. You're expanding with Hashem. You understand with Hashem. You grow with Hashem. You feel with Hashem. You're good with Hashem. You influencing with Hashem. Influence with Hashem. You mistake with Hashem. You do everything with Hashem. You do tshuva with Hashem. Everything you're with Hashem. You don't care with Hashem also. Think about the word shamash, a helper. A helper, who is he? He's almost nothing. He's a slave. He's helping his master. He's helping his rabbi. He's meshamish his rabbi. He's a student. How we would think that we should call him? Maybe it's going to be more ra'ui, fit, to call him, prepare to call him like the moon, yareach, and not like shamash, like the shemesh, like the sun. Why are we calling him shamash, that is the same letters like the word shemesh, the sun? The helper, the shamash, he's like the shemesh. He's like the sun. How can it be? He is a shamash, he is a helper. Who is a helper? The moon. The moon is a helper of the sun. The moon receives all of the light from the sun and serve the sun and work for the sun. Brings the light of the sun to the world, to the people. So let's call that helper a moon and not a sun. Why are we calling him a sun? Because he is the yad ha'arichta, the long hand of his rabbi. Because when that helper is nullifying himself to his master, to his rabbi, you can see the rabbi. That's the rabbi. Who is the rabbi? The students. There is no king without a nation. There is no rabbi without students. So there's no rabbi without students. So who is the rabbi? The students. That helper, he's not the moon at all. When he is nullifying himself, he becomes to be his master himself. He receives panav kepnei rabo, his face, his name, become to be like the name of his master, like the name of his rabbi. You become to be him. You become to be him. That's it. Who is that you? It's you. Who is that helper? And now understand, it's written, Gdola shimusha yoter milimuda. When you're a helper, it's more even important, it's greater than to learn Torah. To be meshamesh, to be a helper of Talmidei Chachamim, it's more important, of righteous people, it's more important than to learn Torah. And the Torah, how we call it? Torah or. Torah is light. Light is coming out from the sun. And you're not learning Torah. What are you doing? You're a meshamesh, you're a helper, you're helping. So you become to be like the sun. Because gadol shimusha milimuda. Because to help, it's even greater than to learn. So you're not light like the Torah, that it's light, Torah or. You're achieving the higher level than the light of the Torah. Where the light is coming from? From the sun. You become to be like the sun. That's it. And who you need to be? You need to be like the aspect of Yoshua. Who is that Yoshua? He is the one that comes and fixes the benches and the chairs before the class, and he's trying to help everyone and to set a nice chair for Yaakov that you're going to feel comfortable and the air conditioned in the right temperature that people are going to feel good, and to check that there is water in the fridge that people are going to be happy when they're coming. They're coming for a long way. All right, they need to drink, and you care. If you care, that's it. You become to be like the sun. The light of the sun is illuminating through you. And then when someone is coming, he's saying, wow, look at the yeshiva of Rav Dror. Rav Dror is coming for 2 hours a day, and you're sitting here 8 and 9 hours, and everyone are thinking, oh, it's yeshiva of Rav Dror. It's not my yeshiva, it's your yeshiva. Why? Because you're here, and you become to be like me. You become to be like the one that you help him. That's the power. And you become to be the one that can help this rabbi and that rabbi and the one that you chose to help him. And if you choose to help Rab Nachman Breslev, you become to be like, no one can stop you from to become like Rab Nachman Breslev. And Rab Nachman Breslev said that, I'm going to make you to be exactly like I am. אני אעשה אתכם כמוני ממש. 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 שמש. shamash. Like the sun. Like the sun. You're going to illuminate in the same bright, amazing, beautiful light, special light of Rab Nachman Breslev. Rab Nachman Breslev came to Rab Chaikel. Rab Chaikel was a musician, and he told him, if you're going to listen to me, stick to me, I'm going to make you special in your point, like that I'm special in my point in Avodat Hashem. You're not going to be Rab Nachman Breslev. You're going to be the best musician ever, if you're just going to stick to me. Rabbi Nachman Breslev, he wasn't playing nothing. How can you make him to be a musician? You don't know how to play. How can you make someone? I'm going to help you to find yourself like that I found myself, because I know how to find myself. I'm not planning to make you like me. I'm planning to help you to be who that you are. And when you do that, you're going to achieve exactly what that I achieved. What I achieved? The light of my Rebbe. Who's like that? The light of Hashem. The light of the sun. It's coming. It's coming down. And you just need not to argue. That's it. Not to fight. Hashem already sent you. People that are coming, and people that are enjoying, people that are tasting. You saw that it's good for you. Don't move. Just help. Just give a hand. Just be useful to the purpose that Hashem sent you to that purpose. Hashem put you in that place. Hashem sent you. Hashem helped you to watch that video. Hashem helped you to receive that book. Hashem put you in a certain place. Alright, now you woke up. Have gratitude. Hakarat Tov. Be grateful. See. Admit. I received that good. Now I will not gonna be ungrateful. I will just gonna pass that light to the next level, to the next floor, to my friends, to my family. I'm gonna try to find ways how to give it to my children, to my wife, to my parents that need my help, to everyone that is close to me. I'm gonna try to share with the bounty and the shifa and the beauty and the wisdom that Hashem gave me, that Hashem helped me. And then when you achieve that, you become to be like the source. You come back to be one with unity, with one. And that's it. Who needs more than that? And everyone can achieve it. And if you think, no, I cannot, Hashem is not demanding from you things that you're not able to achieve. No way. And if Rabbi Nachman Libresev told you that you're going to achieve it, you're going to achieve it. When Moshe Rabbeinu promised Am Yisrael, you're going to receive the Torah, even though that it was super hard for them to believe in that. Because they saw that they're contaminated, that they're full with lust and desires, bad midot, angers, fears, anxieties, full with lusts. They couldn't believe that one day they're going to receive the Torah. Even before receiving the Torah completely, they crossed the Red Sea and they saw visions over the prophecies that were greater than the prophecies of Yechezkel HaNavi. That he saw Hashem Yitbarach sitting on his holy throne of honor. They saw the lowest people from Am Yisrael. The lowest of the lowest people of Am Yisrael achieved more than Yechezkel ben Buzi. That he saw the holy chariot of Hashem Yitbarach. So why that you will not going to be able to achieve that? Was it depend in their holiness? No, it was depends in their rabbi, in Moshe. They were following Moshe. Rabbi Nachman Libresev says the same. Give me your heart and I'm going to lead you in a new way. I'm going to make you to be exactly like I am. When someone came once to Rav Shalom and told him that people are saying, the students of Rav Berland are saying that maybe Rav Berland achieved even a higher level than Rabbi Nachman Libresev. How can they say things like that? Rabbi Nachman Libresev, he himself said that there will not going to be no one like him until Mashiach will come. Why the students of Rav Berland said? Rav Shalom said, I believe in that. I believe that Rav Berland achieved twice as many than Rabbeinu. What's the problem? Rab Natan testified on himself that he achieved twice as many than Rabbeinu. Twice as much than Rabbeinu. Twice as much as Rabbeinu. And it's coming from every generation to the next, to the next, to the next. And yes, exactly. From there we learn. That's the source. That's the source. Eliyahu HaNavi and Elisha. Elisha HaNavi. And who is choosing that Elisha? When Eliyahu HaNavi is telling to Elisha, listen, you cannot follow me anymore. Elisha HaNavi tells him, I'm going to follow you in fire and in water. I don't have nothing else in my life. I will always going to follow you. And he's not receiving that rejection. He's not taking one step back. When Am Yisrael are standing in that horrible situation that the Yetzer Hara comes down and reveals to them that vision that was false in the end, And they're looking and they see Moshe died. Moshe is inside his coffin on a bed, covered with a talit. That's it. Comes down, the bed comes down from Mount Sinai. Moshe died. Everyone bought it. Everyone took it. Except of one crazy person named Yoshua. He was crazy. Everyone saw it. It was in the CNN, in the CBS. It was everywhere. Everyone saw the bed, and Moshe Rabbeinu lies on the bed. They could see him with their own eyes. I saw it, they said one to each other. I saw him. It wasn't a rumor that went in the camp, lashon hara, gossip. Everyone saw with their eyes. But Yoshua, he closed his eyes. He had a promise. The Rebbe said that he's coming back in 40 days. I'm waiting. But it's over. The 40 days over. The Rebbe never lied. If the Rebbe never lied, so he's not lying even now. Even now when it's hard to believe. Even when you look at yourself and you see how low you are. That lower than that you cannot get. Okay, that's what you see. It's hard to believe that you can be pure as Rabbi Nachman Breslev. I see, I understand. But Rabbi Nachman Breslev never lied. He never lied. He never made no mistake. Every promise that he promised, he kept. And he's still keeping for the last generation. And if he told you that he can fix you, and not only to fix you, he can bring you to levels that you cannot imagine. To bring you to a place that you're going to become to be like him. If you believe him, you achieve that. Ilu yeda'ativ ha'itiv. If you will know him, means gonna count on him without thinking. To know him, it means to believe in him. Na'aseh v'nishma. When you do that, you throw all of your wisdoms, all of your brain, all of your sechel, all of your imaginations that you purchase in life. You throw it and you listen to the one that gives you reason to live. You listen to the one that gives you joy, give you happiness, give you hope, give you wisdom, give you power of understanding, how to keep your peace in the house, how to educate your children with patience, how to love Am Yisrael, how to learn Torah, how to be a human being, how to be sensitive and generous and good, how to become to be a Jew, how to live a normal, holy life. No one is telling you, hey, listen, go learn from him. You don't need to go to learn from someone that is far from you. כי קרוב אליך הדבר, that thing is close to you. בפיך ובלבבך לעשותו. In your mouth and in your heart to do. It's easy. Check inside. Who gives me happiness? Ask yourself. Who gives me hope? From which words of Torah I find happiness and a will to live? So from him I need to keep on learning. To him I need to help. To him I need to give my hands, my legs, my heart. And then Rabbeinu said, give me your heart and I'm going to lead you in a new path, in a new way. You're going to find new things about yourself. You're going to find yourself. This is why we're saying, Chadesh Yamenu Kekedem, renew our lives, that our life is going to be new. Like Rabbeinu said, every day I live new life. New life. New life. Every day. You reveal new things. You have new understandings. New Chidushei Torah. You can believe in yourself that your Chidushei Torah are important. They're required for the world. There are a lot of books that haven't been written yet. A lot of classes that haven't been said yet. And Hashem is waiting. Because your wisdom also have to be revealed in the world. People need to listen to your Torah, to your understanding. You don't know who you are. But I can tell you that you are. That you do have something inside of you that no one else have. No one else have. Can we throw away, erase oranges? Let's cancel oranges from the world. It's a fruit. Let's cancel apples, cucumbers, alright, potatoes. You cannot. They are very important to the creation. No, thorns. Do you know what's a thorn? Do you know what he's doing? One small, I don't know, brown flower, one kind of leaf that grows. Do you know his importance? Maybe he, and only he, one day gonna be revealed as the cure for cancer. Maybe it's happening now. What do you know? Do you know? You don't know. For sure Hashem prepared the medicine for cancer. But you, who needs that? Who needs the how you call every surgery that they're doing, they're throwing it, no, Tosaftan, how you call the Tosaftan? Appendix. Every surgery that they're doing, they take off the appendix, they're throwing it. Who needs it? It's just standing there. People are crazy. Because you're stupid and you haven't found out what its purpose, that's it. Who needs it? Alright, and then in 200 meters when you're gonna stuck, I needed that. Okay, it's too late now. Now you're stuck. They're gonna wake up one day. Oh, now we found the reason, the purpose of the appendix. Oh, thank you. And we killed 50,000 people until today. You have a purpose. You're important. You don't know who you are. When you're able to admit, I don't know who I am, that's the moment that you can start find who you are. First of all, you need to understand, I don't know who I am. I know I failed a lot, I know I achieved a lot. Wonderful. All of those are curtains. Things that are blocking you from finding who that you are inside. Your success, it's an imagination. It was all from Hashem. Your failures, also imagination. It was all your Yetzer Hara. You failed because Hashem wanted you to fail. Hashem helped you to fail. Hashem failed you. Literally failed you. Who you are a being that lives in the present. You're not your past. You're not your future. You are who that you are now. Who am I now? Ask yourself. Check your will. Do I have a good will? Yeah, that's who you are. Do I want to do good things? Yes, that's who you are. Am I want to get closer to Hashem? Yes, that's who you are. Am I kind? Yes, that's who you are. Am I limited? Yes, that's who you are. You're limited. What can I do for that? Can I pray? Yes. Is there someone to pray to? I believe that. Yes. Alright, that's who you are. You can achieve everything in the present, everything you need. And you're going to see miracles on miracles on miracles. Only this year, now, in the last week, I heard on 3 people that received their ticket to Uman, free gift. Haven't paid a penny. 1 shekel. And I heard it in this week, from the beginning of this week, 3 people. Yes. And he's the 5th. I bought mine already. Thank you. Chazak u'baruch.